People, my name is Dennis, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about my personal database that I built, and it's called my store manager. As you can see, I have business letters, customers, daily sales, employee time clock and payroll, employees, employment services, income statement, invoice, plant, property and equipment, PPE, product and services, purchases, payment, receipts and receivables, startup cost, store info, vendors, and I have the same thing in forms and also in report. But let's open the business letter and see first. As you can see, I have my letter ID, and this letter is to our employees from me, Dennis. Date, welcome aboard, the subject, salutation, and you can see you just write a letter filling in these blanks, and when we go to the business letters report, we will see the letter that you wrote, which is over here, with to all my employees from Dennis, the date, welcome aboard, and blah 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 blah, and it tells you sincere Dennis, the CEO. So I just decided to just show people how this database will work for a small business or any type of business you are trying to manage to be very effective. You have to clean up your databases, have your own personal database that you can rely on, not a third party that who is looking into your business activities behind closed doors. So I'll show you how some of this work. Pretty simple. Go to Microsoft Access and you create a table for, let's go to design view, create a table, and your ID, which is a primary number, and you start filling in this two short text from short text, date, the subject, the salutation, introduction, body, conclusion, your name and your title. And you can see all of these are text data type except for the date, which is a date time data type. So this is the business letter table, how I did it. So let's close that. Yes, customers, not much info. I just your business name, your address, and city, state, phone number, customer sense, and your credit limit, and our customer contract or our agreement to be my customer. So I have that's a long text because it's gonna be a very long agreement that you will keep adding, so Here customer sense is a date, and the credit limit for the customer is the currency, because you gotta put a monetary amount right here that the customer cannot borrow goods beyond this limit. So this number, the phone number, we can do an input max to get the phone number right here. Let's do it. Here we are here prompted to the phone number as a first. Let's hit finish. Okay, save, and let's go to data sheet view, and now the phone number is formatted. Okay, let's go to design view, blah blah blah, and it go off. The daily sales, pretty simple. The date, the amount, and confirmed by the, here will be like a manager's account, that a drop down list that the manager has to choose his or her name from. So it's not fully built, but you can get the idea. So if get this sheet, all I can do is I can sort it by the date right here and do my analysis. Pretty simple. You don't want to complicate people. And I can filter it by dates and by name. So that's pretty simple. And the employee time clock, I was pretty doing it. The pay rate times the hours you work. So day one, just Saturday, we how many hours work? 12 hours. Day two, so this was how I was going about, and at the end it will it's a time clock and a payroll. I can print a time clock from this same sheet and also get information of a payroll from this same table. So this how it works. At the end, it's gonna tell me total hours worked, and I will take this total hours worked times the pay rate of this person, and it will give me an amount called a gross pay or a gross income. And I will take this gross pay and I will take 10% taxes from this gross pay, and also this employee is owing me $90. I will also take this $90 out. This deduction can I can have a database to track this deduction somewhere else. So I can track this deduction somewhere else. So far we all know it's $90, and it's 90. So the net pay is $385, and the tax amount that was taken now was $52.79. $52.79, oh, which is 10 times 580. 528. Okay, this is employee time. Let's go to the design view and see the formulas and what is really behind the operations behind all the expressions behind this database. So you can see employee name is a number. It will be a drop down list. Now choose the employee's name from it. Then the pay rate will also be a number, and the day one will be a drop down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and hours work number. Day two also as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hours work, and we come to the total hours work, which is a calculated field, and this is the calculation behind it. Hours work day one plus hours work day two plus hours work day three plus hours work day four plus hours work day five plus hours work day six. Sunday is not included. I think it's a 6 working days. So, and that's the total hours worked. And this is how the gross pay is calculated. Total pay rate times the total hours worked, which I said earlier is the same over here. I'm just enlarging it so that it can be visible, clear. And we go to another calculated field, gross net pay. This is the expression. Gross pay minus deductions minus gross pay times taxes. Yep, that's the expression formula. Expression, whatever you call it, and close. And this is the last calculated field, which is the tax amount. That we take out 10% of the gross pay, which is gross pay times the taxes, which is the tax amount formula. So we are done on this table. Yes, please go to employees, and we have employees right here. Here are the data. Unfortunately, we have only one, so here is the data, and we can see the pay, the time clock, and the payroll is linked to this employee. We can go to the go and do a new time card right here, or fill in a new timesheet right here under the employees tab. You see, or we can change the numbers and it changes. Change this to 12, and this gross pay changes, and the whole thing changes. Take $100 out, the whole thing changes. This is the tax amount, $56. It's just self-explanatory. Just take this off, get 56 over here, so we can close it. So we can fill in a new employee, the dates this employee got hired, first name, the last name, full name. So this full name is called concatenation. Some word like that. I have added the first name and the last name and it has put it together. It has put it together. Okay. So let's see the design behind this full name concatenation. This is the expression for this concatenation. First name, blah 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 blah. So you can see this is the formula or the expression. You can tell, I don't know what emphasis. Oh yeah, some, and this is star I guess. Let me see if it's star. Yeah, that's a star, and the last name. So that so let's go to yes. Fill in here today. Yes. And we have brown. As you can see, we have James over here. Once I finish typing the brown, it will add it. You can see. So the full name has been automated. This plus this, and let's add picture. And let's hit OK. Pay rate is $12, and the position maybe at the let's see. Yes, you have to fill this employment. Fill in application. Submit your resume to meet these requirements. The title, so the position will come from this table. So let's save this and close. You know how it works. So the job title will be got it right here, and this position will be taken out from that table. So you can see pay rate is $12, and now they want 12. So you gotta fill it out. Yeah, so that's that for this one. And that one, income statements. Pretty simple. Revenue minus expenses equal to gross income minus taxes equal to net income. And the tax rate, I just put the tax amount, but it's gonna calculate as a rate over here, which was the same formula that we used over here. the gross pay minus tax rates minus deductions go to the net pay. That's the same formula right here. We can check the design view, gross income, which is revenue minus expense, net gross income, net income. Oh my god, this I think as gross income minus taxes, and the tax rate is taxes divided by gross income. As the rate calculation. Save yes, and close this too. An invoice. $10 company needs product services. Business name, the quantity. You can see three. And if I put in the price, I'm gonna get some results. So let's say we have a product here. We're selling three of these products, which we have not filled in the products yet, but we still wanna that I still want to demonstrate it to you. The products and services will come from. So let's fill in our product so that we can pretty good demonstrate. Toshiba satellite 3 top. Okay, the price is to, like I said, $3 for now, and we're gonna mark it up 10%. So we got 330, and we don't have a picture now. So save, close, save, close. Now let's open our invoice database. Now we will have a product to choose from. So Toshiba that we just put in, and we have it here. We can also choose, and the price was $330. And we have three of this, blah 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 blah. 10% is $21, and the person gave $3 cash. You owe us $18, but if the person paid 21.78 exact, no change, he pays us $25. We gotta give $3.22 back. So this is the invoice, pretty much confirming purchases, the proof of purchase, a tracking number that you can track the purchase, or the invoice ID, transaction ID, and which is a primary key. So, and the date, the business name, address, quantity, product services 1, price 1, quantity 2, product services 2, price 2, subtotal taxes total cash and a change. I forgot to bring in a discount, but you can add in a discount rate or amount that you can take out from the um, total price, the subtotal price. Then taxes come, then total price and cash and change and stuff like that. So this is a calculated field. Let's see, quantity 1 times price 1 plus quantity 2 times price 2. So that's the subtotal formula, and total is subtotal times taxes minus all divided by, I guess, plus subtotal. So that's the formula. I couldn't see right there, so cancel the formula right there. And the change is cash minus total. That gives us the change formula, or the amount you owe the person back, or the amount the person owes you back after, you know, you can track that as a credit balance, or you can receivables, the amount that you will receive later in the days, later on, I will come after this money, something like that. You can use that field for the basis of a database for collections. Yes. And my plant property and equipment account, which is PPE, I need to account for the name, the ID, the useful year, the type. In this case, I have my plant. Is it plant property or equipment? And the cost price, depreciation per year. So once I have 5 years right here, and it cost me 300. How much? So the depreciation per year is going to be $60. Depreciation, that's how much this machine loses in value per year. And I'll have a date that I'm going to depreciate it, and which is, if I buy it today and in 5 years time, 2011, that's the depreciation date, the disposition date of this machine, plant or equipment. So far I don't have nothing registered yet, but this is the basis, and this is a calculated field. You can go design view, check the calculated field and see cost divided by useful year. And this, I need to find a formula to just automatically calculate the year that is going to be disposed. So I need to automate that later. This is my database that I am still building, improving, and one day it will be very useful. And we coming back to this, can make a transaction here from our products and services page. That is pretty cool because this name is linked. Something is linked right here. The prices, the item of stuff are linked right here. And once we come to Toshiba, yeah, Toshiba is linked in the not Toshiba, but the product and services is linked in the invoice table. So once we just come to the product service, we can go into the product and services table and make a transaction, make a new transaction, make a new sales, and do everything right here. And also payments and purchases. Type the payments or purchases, and you describe it, and which vendor did you buy this or purchase. Did you make a payment or purchase to? It's going to track all this too, and it's pretty cool. That is no formula for that one. And receipt and receivables, like I said, if somebody buys something here and is not able to pay all cash, this change, maybe the person paid me $21. Now he owes me 78 cents. This receipt and receivables, I can register this right here as a receivable, that when I get paid later, I can just put the customer name right here and description, refer to maybe account number, this in the invoice section. For this money, you're tracking this in a whole one big database that you can go in and just when for us fill in, refer to 0.78. Then the customer, let's register a customer. So let's go designs, save, close, save, close, save, close. Let's open this receivables. I go here, I say choose this customer, and I go to invoice table. Now here I'll have a business name too, and I choose this business name. I'll save. Cause now I fill in the customer right here. I know I have a customer name. Look, I can go here and I can link all these tables to this customer. So I'll hit cancel for now, and I'll close this. And now for let's go ID 5. So let's say because we can make another purchase. So ID number 5. So we go here, ID number 5. He owns us 78 cents. So which can become a receivable, referred to invoice trans ID number 5. Save that. So if I go to our invoice ID number 5, go to why this say, oh, then boom, we got to catch this 76 right here. So that's the beauty of this, and you can choose today's date for this. So yeah, that's that. Yes. And in the startup cost, here is your inventory. So this is your startup cost. You can either buy things for the plant, property, equipment, or inventory. So if you buy baking powder, I think it's an inventory, and the quantity is to price and blah blah blah. So you log all this at the end of the day. You can sum all this. So this is a calculated field quantity times price gives you total amount and blah 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 blah. So this just that. Store info, the store ID, the date established. I think let's see. This is the business logo. The business logo, business name, address, telephone, and blah 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 blah. Number of employees and the startup cost. So we collect all this. As you can see, we have it here. If you collect can sum it up, and it will give us the sum of cost. And the vendors. Vendor ID, vendor name, address, telephone, vendor sense, date, and pretty simple that one too. And here is the forms, business letters. You write your business letters in this form, and blah 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 blah, and you save it. It's gonna open and come up to be like this. Now if I wanna print, preview, now look, have it, have it as a Microsoft Word document. Close. Now I have invoice entry. I can do all my invoice entries right here, which this is the 78 that we just did, and if the person pays 21.78, now zero change, and now this 78 has is no more needed right here in our receivables. Okay, so so let's close this, and now go to this one. I'm trying to build one big interface that I can do everything right there, but not needed for now. And there's the time clock for signing in and stuff. So this is the easiest way you can do a pretty quick time sheet. This is the employee I have so far, Denison, and the date, and you fill. So you can see total hours work is 20. So this is just sign in. It's just a sign in sheet form. invoice report is the invoice report. So for Velasco Design Studio, this is the invoice that we have for. This is a preview and pretty nice invoice design. And close, and this is the paycheck. This is the paycheck. And then it's 8,070. This is blah blah blah, the net pay and stuff. And it's the paycheck. Is so we print all of this and we cut this check. Cut this check. So guys, this is the software that I'm building. If you are interested, shoot me an email for this my store management manager, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos to come your way. Thank you for your time.